Felipe? Ay caramba. This is my little buddy Felipe. He's an electric Baja with a big personality. Together, we make the American President magazine cover. We study past presidents, current presidents, and even future presidents. Sometimes we go on location to report stories as they happen. With the help of Red 5, we have America covered. I'm also teaching Felipe all about the Constitution, so he knows his rights as an American. He's my best friend.
Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip and see. Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip with me.
No, we are not getting a kitty. That's not a kitty, that's a big kitty. No, we're going to talk today about fires, Felipe. First, we're going to start with a real fire. You remember this in the backyard? Well, that's the last real fire we're going to see in this video, Felipe. Today, we're going to go to Santa Rosa, California. It's the only place in the world where you can have a forest fire where the forest doesn't burn, but every single house in the neighborhood seems to magically disappear. Let's take a look at this one right from the beginning, Felipe, from Red 5's perspective. The view from above is revealing. All right, little buddy, here we go. I really like the view from his gun camera. Switch over to super widescreen, Felipe. Yeah, I know it looks familiar, little guy. We'll get to that later. Look at the gas station. It burnt completely to the ground, but the gas pumps are still there. That's weird. And behold, every tree in the world survives. But the Arby's didn't. But the Arby's sign seemed to do okay. It got gently laid down on the ground very carefully without any burns or molestation. That's weird. But the rest of the building seems to have disintegrated. It doesn't look like it burned because it's not really charred. It's kind of charred, but mostly gone. What the hell happened, Felipe? No, this is not Detroit. You remember our trip to Detroit, Felipe? Even the crows have an ankle bracelet. This is Santa Rosa, or at least what's left of it. The first thing I want to show you, Felipe, is a burning truck. Yep, that one. See, Felipe, it's a truck, and it's burning. But what the truck is burning on the truck? That's some weird-looking flames. Switch to super slow-mo, Felipe. See, look at those flames. That's not the result of burning fuel. That looks like burning metal to me. Oh boy, here we go, Felipe. Here comes your little mind blower right up here on the right. You're gonna like this one. What do you think would happen if you turned a propane bottle black like that? That's exactly what I thought. But that's not what we're left with. What we got is destroyed metal framing of an 18-foot trailer that doesn't exist anymore, and a black bottle with a white beanie on the top. Look how the paint separates from the black so precisely. You see that? We're going to stop at that vehicle too, Felipe. Oh man, look at that. First, where is the glass? There's no glass anywhere. Not on the ground, not in the frames. Not inside. There's no grill, there's no bumper, there's no rubber, but you got a shiny rim. That's weird. And it seems that every car that we look at has no door handles, no gas caps, nothing like that. Hoods just disappear, and there never seems to be evidence of a hood ever being there in the first place. No, Felipe, we're not going to stop at that one. Look at those garbage cans. Yes, those garbage cans. Because I want to show you something else right up here, fella. Now, I've burned a few of these to the ground myself, Felipe, and this has never happened before. This doesn't even look like heat is involved. There's a lot of warping and twisting and thinning. There's a lot of holes, but there's no charring. There's no drooling. There's no dripping. There's no sticking. There's nothing that looks like flame. Yeah, look at that, Felipe. Yep, get a picture of that Bronco. Look, something tried to toast it, but it got lucky. Look, that's where Ozzy's house used to be. No, I'm just kidding. Felipe, let's go move on to the next neighborhood. Wow, Felipe. Looks like trick-or-treating this year is a little more brutal. Oh, man. Look, it's a Prius! You know, for the level of devastation we have here, there sure is a lot of brush left over. Whoa, Felipe, do you hear that? That hissing sound. Yes, that hissing sound. Is it coming from that big flame? Kind of looks like it. Where's that flame coming from? Oh my God. What's that hissing sound? Oh, look at that truck, Felipe. It's like that Bronco. It got lucky too. Where the hell is that hissing sound coming from? That is so weird. Oh no, there's nothing to see here, Felipe. Move along. Move along. See, there's no hissing sound in this part of the video. That's weird. Felipe, you're so dramatic. But I have to agree, there is something alien about this, isn't there? What you should be looking at, Felipe, is the selective burning. Why certain things are burning and certain things are not. There's that damn hissing sound again. Look at the yard. Did it just roast up all at once? Got a big puff of stuff. Where is that hissing sound coming from? No, it's not gas escaping, Felipe. If that was natural gas escaping or any other kind of gas, we would know about it for sure. Whoa, do you hear that sound, Felipe? What's that? Wow. Just that part of the forest decided to burn instantly on its own. And nobody else wanted to join in. That's weird. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing how that works. You know what, Felipe? Why don't we go to super slow-mo for this one? How the hell does a whole house burn down with a forest standing around it? That's weird. Well, at least part of the forest anyway, huh, Felipe? Yeah, that thing seems to just roast up and disappear. You see, Felipe, in a real forest fire, the whole forest would be burning at the same time. See, this is what I'm talking about, Felipe. That house is just roaring. But the plants are all standing around, not burning. Now, Felipe, this is where we're going to look at the familiar. This used to be a recreational vehicle. Slow us down a little bit. Okay. Look how it's burning kind of strangely, yet it looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? If you look closely, it's really kind of hard to tell what actually is burning, but you seem to have some pretty focused flames coming out of it. This looks just like what we saw at World Trade Center 7. Isn't that weird? No door handles, no hoods, no glass, weird flames coming out of it. And remember, Felipe, those cars were just on fire not a half an hour before.
Can you get through?
We're going to make another comparison just like that, Felipe. Watch this smoke. No, watch it on the right. It shoots up a big old flame with a puff of smoke.
Nasty situation.
Then it
How far down
disappears.
did you go?
I didn't go to the end. That bend is barred anyway.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's dead end. Okay.
Does that look like anything else you might have seen on the internet, Felipe?
That last explosion was something because now there's a lot of police activity and sirens and more smoke rising from the ground, new smoke. So there was some kind of additional explosion, but I don't know what it was. Definitely. Smoke is rising from the ground. Maybe it was a federal building or something like that. Okay, sweetie, I'll call you later. Bye.
The new smoke Peskin is talking about is coming from Tower 5, and it looks strangely a lot like this. I don't know about you, Felipe. I'm starting to think this is a big-time, phony baloney, plastic banana, good-time rock and roll horse Pawtucky story that's been given to us by the government, as usual. What we really have here, Felipe, is a man-made attack. This isn't a forest fire. This is simply the same thing that happened at the World Trade Center. See, watch how the laser starts Tower 1 on fire. That's amazing. Felipe, we're going to leave today's show with a flight on Red 5. There's really not much more to be said about this, but there is one thing I want you to look for, Felipe, and I'm going to bet dollars to donuts you don't find one. Hey, Felipe, where's Jeannie? There she is. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. We hope you enjoyed our show. Make sure to subscribe to Felipe's channel and make sure to like his video because he is broke. Oh, shake him, baby. You won't break him. Well, we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye. Look, Felipe, it's the mayor. Hey, time to get up and go to work. Politicians, how typical.